of the coolest parts about Texas 2K is not just the racing, but the surrounding areas and all of the supporting mods. You can hear that Supra going crazy right here. Check out what's behind me. This is the only place in the world where you just assume that a car sitting here is twin turboed, but in fact, this is a Boost Logic twin turbocharged SVJ with a whole bunch of 3D printed parts, apparently making just under 1,000 horsepower. They're trying to figure it out. The V12 car obviously can't take as much boost as the V10, but this has got to be such an insane build. This thing apparently around 2,000 horsepower plus, and we can see the bolt-on twin turbo kit for an STO or a Huracan. Look how cool these turbos are. I love the orange. Here we go, GTR Unlimited class getting ready to run some drags. Has a cool presence at TX2k, some aftermarket parts for the Huracan STO, and then look at this carbon fiber plaid body kit. Might be whipping up something with Vorsteiner. We'll see. What do you guys think about this? That big brake kit has me jealous. Cool to see the evolution of the Nissan GTR. Look at it compared to this absolutely ridiculous drag build GTR. I love those front mounted turbochargers. That just looks so mean. Cool to see a McLaren presence at the race, although none of the 765s or 720s are all that competitive. But in a real world scenario, these things with downpipes and a tune are absolutely ridiculous. But at 2K, it's just not enough. Every time I see one of these built 911 turbos, it makes me want one. This is such a clean setup. How wild is this exhaust setup? It goes to the sides to go around the parachute. That is next level. We're here with Jordan Martin. Last time I was with you, I was in your GTR in Michigan.
Many years ago.
Many years ago. Now, what do you got here?
This is a 2018 Lamborghini Huracan Performante with the AMS Performance Alpha 20 package on it. So that consists of built motor, G42 1200 turbos. I think it makes about 2,200 horsepower at the wheels. Yeah, it's pretty quick. It's been a best of 748 and the highest mile an hour of 198 miles an hour.
Wow.
The cool thing about this car is, I mean, I've got like 8,500 miles in the build. It's been more or less flawless. I drive it on the street like routinely, back and forth from my home to Chicago, through downtown Chicago. Like, it's actually a pretty nice car to drive, but it goes like hell.
I feel like it's a almost misconception that these twin turbo cars are hideously unreliable, but I guess if you build them correctly.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you know, you got to know who you're dealing with.
Yeah.
You know, people who've done it before, like, you know, don't ever be the first one to try something.
Yeah, fair.
Because, like, you know, you're going to get some first-time problems. Go with someone with experience. I mean, there's a few good builders out there that can put great cars together. And, you know, obviously stay up on maintenance and don't be stupid. And they hold together generally pretty well, even at, you know, pretty close to the extreme of the spectrum.
Cool. Well, good luck out there. We got a GoPro in the car, so it's going to be fun to watch. Good luck. These beadlock wheels with that big tire look so meaty. Here we go. This is about to be a cool POV inside of a 2,200 wheel horsepower Lambo. Inside the Model X now, aka the editing station for the weekend. I just talked to Jordan. Apparently it was a gearbox issue. It looks like when reviewing the footage, it couldn't go into 5th gear, but he said the car was able to drive back to the pits, so he's not too concerned. The 992 Turbo S. God, that car looks good. The interior of a 3,500 horsepower plus GTR. We've got a nitrous bottle right here, a backup NOS bottle made by ETS. This thing is actually for sale right now for $285,000, and it can run a quarter mile in 6.5 seconds, which is pretty ridiculous. ETS also has a twin turbo kit over here for the C8 platform that looks pretty crazy, 1,000 wheel horsepower plus. But man, that is one savage GTR. Look at the tires on this 991 Turbo S. Hoosier slicks in the front and the rear. Oh my God. Gotten a lot of crazy footage of this twin turbo Viper over the last couple of days, popping a massive wheelie, but first time seeing into the engine bay. Kind of really cool carbon fiber cover there, but you can barely even see the turbos. You have to look way down in here, and then you can see it's twin turbo. Listen to this track hawk. This thing is ridiculous. How wild is this? This is the world's highest horsepower F80 M3 with over 1,500 horsepower at the wheels. Look at this custom mounted turbo all the way down here. That is insane. I actually didn't realize these could get that quick. I thought they were kind of limited around the 1,000 to 1,100 horsepower range. This one makes 1,000 plus at the wheels. I didn't know that Signature, the wheels that I have on my Tesla, actually make bead locks. These kind of look like my Tesla wheels, but a bead lock version. But man, this has got to be crazy to drive. How crazy is this Supra build? Look how clean the engine is. Chrome everywhere, massive turbo, and then look at these carbon fiber fenders. That is epic. Pretty epic two-car solution with the R35 and the Supra. I actually really like the accent colors on this. It's baby blue with purple accents, which is kind of the opposite spec of my 600 LT that's purple with those light blue calipers. Really clean setup. Roof scoop 765 about to run. Full carbon fiber front end. That thing looks savage. I'm excited to see this thing run. Apparently this is the world's fastest stick shift H pattern car in the world that ran a 660 in the quarter mile. This thing's mean. And then this thing is one of the fastest Supras in the world. Looks like we've got some fast cars that just pulled up to Buc-ee's. Street car with a parachute is pretty darn sick. Got 3 R8s in a row, 4 of them. Pop going after the GTR and the Supra.